Good morning. How are you this morning? It's Friday. I don't know, for me, it seems like it's always Friday, huh? When you work from home, sometimes it doesn't make a difference, but it kind of does. So, um, the sun's shining outside and it's a beautiful morning. It's nice and uh, warm. I just realized I left my, or not, I shouldn't say warm. It was 19 degrees and I went for my walk. So, warmer than I have walked. But hi, Tanya. Um, yeah, I just realized that I left my journal over here, so I got to grab it real quick. Sorry about that. I was not totally prepared. I feel like I'm never totally prepared when I do these videos. It's like I'm like, okay, I got to do it. I'm just pushing play, and then once I hit play, I'm like, oh crap, what, you know. So today, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Tina Zufelt, and these videos are a part of my gratitude practice. What I do with these videos is I share with you what I'm grateful for, and today we're going to pull a card from this Healing Waters Oracle deck. Yeah, I like this journal too. Um, so yeah, I said what I do, and we're going to pull a card from the Healing Waters Oracle deck. And the reason that I do these videos is because I feel like gratitude is one of the best things that we can do for ourselves. And when we're doing these gratitude practices, we're rewiring our brain so that we are seeing more things to be positive for, and we are um, allowing more things in. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. And so when we are in a state of gratitude, we are open to receiving all of the good. So that's one of the many reasons that I love a gratitude practice. So, what am I grateful for today? One thing I can tell you I'm grateful for is the sunshine. Like I said, it's a beautiful morning. The sky's blue. The temperature's coming up a little bit, and when I felt that sun on my face this morning, oh, it was so nice. So, another thing I'm grateful for is that I get to choose every day and every moment how I want to show up. I oftentimes feel like I don't have a choice, and the more I work on my mindset, the more I notice those times when I do have a choice, and those um, times when I can change how I want to show up and how I want to feel and how I want to be. So I'm really grateful that I'm starting to notice that and really embrace that, being able to choose at, how I want to show up. I'm grateful. Okay, that's what I was just talking about. I'm grateful for, wow, a new day, new beginnings, and grateful for that I get to work from home. Grateful that I have a schedule that is my own. So yeah, I let's see what our card for the day is. What do we need to know today? I need to shuffle just a little bit longer. I'm headed to town today, so I'm kind of excited about that and something different. So, okay, right here. Ooh, stagnant waters. And it says on here, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. So, what I when we start feeling, sometimes we get stuck in these ruts, right? We get to feeling like I mean, Tanya and I just did a video about healing, about the healing journey, and sometimes when we get on that healing journey, we end up feeling like we're stuck because we're continually constantly trying to find those things to work on, or we always think that we have something else that needs to be healed, or we have to work on something else in our life. And with these stagnant waters, sometimes that happens. And so what do we need to do to move out of those? um, it says a call for shifts, flow, and change. And change is a hard one for us, right? It's our brains are wired to keep us safe or keep us to where we want to be comfortable, right? And so when we want to change, that is a hard one. But changing those, taking that time to do those little steps, maybe just like a journaling practice, or maybe a walk in the mornings, or maybe I don't know, changing your eating habits, or change just one little change, not drinking coffee, which I know that's a horrible one. I've had to stop that one myself. Um, but those little changes, if we can just take those little steps, that starts to bring us into flow, so that we can start to move again and start to get out of that stagnant water and start to move into those things that we want to do. Because we get stuck, and we're just stagnant, we're just staying, we're just in one place, and so, and that's not, to me, that's not what life's about. Life is about enjoying and moving and doing the things and changing. And we all change our lives. I'm not the same person I was even a month ago, and so, and that's how we all are. We kind of progressively can change, um, but it does take work. But we will find that flow as we start to take those little steps. So, love that card. That's a good one. Yeah, Tanya, coffee. I know. I I've tried. I keep trying coffee, and I keep hoping that I can drink coffee, and coffee just doesn't like me. So had to finally resign myself to that and give in. But um, another thing that has been on my mind recently is this. So my birthday's coming up. It's coming up on the 28th, and um, this growing older thing is really. I think I go through that every year around my birthday. My birthday, it's like, oh, I'm getting another year older, and what have I done in my past, and all this, and as I've been contemplating it, I was contemplating how some of the things that I wished I would have told my younger self, or wish I would have known when I was in my 50s, because there was so many changes that happened in my 50s. And Tanya reminded me that that is when our Chiron, when we come into our Chiron return, which is the wounded healer. And so a lot of wounds come up. And so I spent a lot of my 50s in healing, and in, yeah, I had a lot came up. And I realized that, there was a lot of that was inner healing, that was, for me, um, and there was um, a lot of that, uh, those changes that come up. I was going through menopause. I was going through, my kids moved. My last child moved out. I was going through kind of some isolation, and that midlife crisis, man, it hit me hard. And I just did a video about that on my YouTube channel, and I'll put a link in here. But I just was contemplating those things that I wish I had known, like how the emotions are when your last child moves out and you're left alone, and all of a sudden it's like I don't even know what I like anymore. And those emotions were very hard. And then the guilt, not the guilt, the grief of your child leaving, but also that conflict of wanting to be so happy for your child, and watching them, spread their wings and go do their thing. um, so there's that conflict of, I want them here with me, but I also want to see them grow. And so it was a real pivotal time for me, a real hard time. The other thing was, the isolation. I kind of went through it. Nobody talked to me about all these emotions that you would go through. Nobody told me. And I realized that I wished I would have had some kind of a community then. I do now, and I've created more of a community, and I wish I would have had that. There's a few other things that came up on top of mind for me, and I put those in the video. But those two were kind of the top things, because uh, um, you know especially like going through menopause, you don't realize those hot flashes kick your butt, right? and the emotions, and the hormones changing, and all of it. So anyway, that was kind of on my mind today, and has been on my mind for a few days now. And so, like I said, I did that video, and I'm also, getting ready to put out a new program for people, for women who are going through that right now, going through those changes, those life changes. And I'm getting ready to drop that here in March. And if you're interested in that, I have a link to get on the wait list if you're interested in learning more about that. So Tanya and I have our class coming up. It is on March 2nd. It's a Reiki class, and uh, we still have a few spots available. And I'm excited about this class. I love teaching Reiki. I love to watch people be able to grasp Reiki. Reiki is something that all of us can learn, something that we all have the ability to channel. And it's amazing. It's an amazing modality, and it's something that can be used for, family, for our family, our friends, our community. And I just feel like it's something that we all, this energy work is something that we should all have in our lives, I believe. But that's my belief. So, um, what else do I have coming up? I think that's it for right now. Like I said, I'm headed to Vernal, maybe having some new, some new in-person events coming up. I don't know yet. Still working on that, but stay tuned. So, hope you all have a great day. And yeah, Tanya says, I'm grateful for the people in my life. I've never felt so loved and supported than I do in this chapter, and I love that. And that's how I feel too. I'm grateful for the people in my life, and I feel real supported in this chapter of my life too. So yeah, so excited to see you too, Tanya. So um, I'll talk to y'all later. See you on Monday. Join us on Tanya's business page for our morning chat. So we get up, or on Monday mornings we do a morning live, and just kind of talking, just kind of connecting with you, because we do videos together, our Wisdom Within channel. And so we get on there and we do a talk. So join us on Monday for that. And I will talk to you soon. Big love to y'all. Bye bye.